So I think a lot of my cricket is to support my dad, and I've always played for him, but the actual biggest support is the person that's sitting up in the stands there today that's dropped me off to extra lessons and the extra garden cricket with my brother at the back. I think it's all made it ever more worthwhile, and there's no better place than Centurion to play cricket, and my dad played a lot of his cricket here, and as I said, it couldn't be a more special occasion for me today.
Yeah, I could see you getting emotional about it. You're allowed to get emotional. It's a great day in your life, and it's a day that you'll never forget. But my last question that I've got for you, Corbin, and it's a very important question, is what were you more nervous for, running up to bowl your first ball in Test cricket or a two-footer when you're putting?
I think you know the answer to that. Definitely a two-footer. But you guys put me under pressure, especially when it comes to golf. But I think that was definitely a close second today.
Yeah.
My final question to you: 293 runs scored, 13 wickets have fallen. How would you sum up day one?
I think it's well in the balance. I think we really need to start well tomorrow. But all in all, I think getting Pakistan out for 211 is a great start to this Test match. And if we can put a nice, solid 2 partnerships tomorrow, get a good lead, I think we will definitely be in a commanding position tomorrow.
Yeah, and the way Pakistan went about their batting, what was the chat in the change room around how are we going to play the bowling? Are we going to see them out? Are we going to take time? Are we going to play aggressively? What was the chat in the change room?
I think when we saw them starting to really come at us, we just said, just be patient. There was definitely enough in this wicket today that if you could just hold your area, there was always going to be a ball that was going to get them out. So it was more just holding our nerve and not backing down, because I think the easiest thing is just to back down and then they really get on top of you. But the boys stuck through, and wow, Patel bowled beautifully today.
Oh, what a Test match debut for you. Congratulations. Say hi to Mom for us, because I'm sure she will want to be talking to you. You have more media requirements, so we're going to let you go, but congratulations.
Hopefully not too many. My words are getting slim, but thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Corbin Barsha, 4 for 63 on Test match debut, and wonderful to see at the ground where his father played so much of his cricket that he had the opportunity to come good today on day 1 of this Test match. We're going to have Ramiz Raja join us now as we reflect on this day. And yes, Corbin Bosch on debut, 4 for 63, but Dane Paterson, consecutive fifers, and he certainly looked like he had the measure of the conditions today.
I mean, Pakistan tried to play him differently, but at the end of the day, he had the last laugh because he was on target, generally floated the ball, as Chris was saying, with intensity, but he was there in that corridor of uncertainty, as it is called. And Pakistan, I don't know, I mean, I quite like the way they took up this challenge, because these are alien conditions for Pakistan. He bowled the channel, so they tried to do something to put him off his length, but he still ended up with 5 wickets. So temperamentally extremely strong, he turned out to be, and just banged the ball there in that area and was successful in the end.
Yeah, for me, I mean, we spoke about the dismissal of the Pakistan batters. A lot of them were almost soft, if the word that we used in the commentary box, but the 2 peach deliveries that Dane Paterson got, he got 2 seriously big wickets. Saeem Ayub and Mohammad Rizwan, 2 very dangerous players. So the consistency that he showed today on that wicket was excellent. He's just taking off from where he left off in PE. Yeah, so I just think the intensity he bowled with, the discipline he bowled with, and it's always nice for Temba Bavuma to have someone who's got the pace in his attack, but he's got someone like that to do the holding job. It was an excellent day for him.
I want to go back to your thoughts on the approach of Pakistan's batting. Ghulam was a real star today. He really stood up. What stood out for you in terms of his innings?
Energy, attitude, and a game plan.
Yeah.
I mean, forget about the last shot, but until that point, I thought he knew exactly what to do on a surface which was testing him. But I mean, he showed good, strong body language, and he was not afraid to eyeball the South Africans on a tough pitch. You know, against England, his batting against pace was so-so. It wasn't great, and so here he had to prove a point on a spicy pitch. I thought he played brilliantly. Really was a good innings, because not only did he get that partnership rolling, but also the way, he muscled his way through. And
he certainly did, and I think it's also that kind of approach you want to see, that fearlessness. We're seeing a lot more of that in Test match cricket now.
Well, absolutely, and I think that's when you're getting under an opposition's skin, that's when you start to show a little bit more presence at the crease, and he definitely had the type of presence that I would have hated as a bowler, and to see what he did today, and the way he stuck to his game plan for me, and I mentioned it on air, how he took the South Africans by surprise and almost caught them with their pants down in terms of the way he took the game on, and they almost had to recoup a little bit, the South Africans, and you could see they were getting quite agitated. So look, it's not traditional test match cricket, but you got the job done. At the end of the day, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
And yes, he got out for a well-played 50. He could have gone on, but in saying that, he got Pakistan into a position where they are now.
Yeah, let's have a look at Pakistan's wickets that have fallen today.
Yeah, I mean, Shan Masood really handled himself brilliantly until that point where he saw an opening and was taken in the slip cordon. Saim Ayub got a great delivery. And then Babar Azam, a not so great shot, really, a one-day kind of a shot. And good catch in the slips. And then Pakistan, you know, South Shakil is anti-opposite that. The way he played that little knock, he takes his time usually, and then Kamran Ghulam had a plan. But the execution on that occasion wasn't great, and so he faltered and fell. But not before punching South Africa quite hard. And Rizwan, we know, is a go-getter. He'll always be busy at the crease, standing out of the crease, played with hard hands. Ahmed Jamal looked good. It was an ineffective, impactful innings. And then the tail came in and they wagged. And so in the end, 209. I mean, jury's still out whether 209 is a competitive score or not. But at 2 wickets, to what South Africans have achieved so far before 100 run, and it becomes such a great test match.
Yeah, at 189 for 9, you think let's get them out for under 200, but every run, particularly in high-felt matches, matters.
Yeah, and it's amazing how often it happens that the tail wags, or that live partnership always happens. We see it in domestic cricket quite a lot. In test match cricket, the tail always wags. And look, those 20 runs could make such a big difference towards the end, because even if you've got a lead of 1 going into your second innings, you've got the mental edge against your opposition. So they would have been a little bit frustrated with that. There were a lot of plays and misses, a lot of edges, but that'll happen. But look, I think it's important for South Africa to tonight almost forget about what's happened today, restart tomorrow. And Markram's obviously got such a good start at the moment. He's got himself in, he's settled, but we know things do happen quickly here at SuperSport Park, specifically here in the Highveld. So wickets do fall in clusters, and South Africa will be aware of that, and tomorrow it has to be a complete reset.
You mentioned Markram. There was a lot of talk about Markram, the pressure potentially that he'd be feeling coming into this game. You and I were talking off air. He just seems to have his game in check today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some of the shots that he played off the front foot on this pitch, you're just a little bit circumspect, really going forward with a positive intent. And it was like as if he was playing a spinner, really did stretch himself forward, and some of the shots, therefore, through that V area were outstanding. So he had a game plan, and he committed to that game plan, and in the end, you know, he's produced a great 50.
Yeah, what I did enjoy about Markram today is he left quite well.
I thought so too, yeah.
Whereas in the past, he has been fishing a little bit and he's in hard hands. And whereas today, he did get an edge, played it with soft hands, rode the ball beautifully. So I'm sure there would have been a little bit of nerves from going into today's innings. Listen, players aren't oblivious to pressure, players aren't oblivious to what people are talking about. And to see him do what he did, that's vintage Markram, what we saw today. And if he can continue that, it'll be a great day for him.
Sorry, 47, not a 50 yet.
Oh, you are going ahead of yourself. Kuram
Like the way you're
Shazad.
thinking.
Yeah. He deserves a 50, more than 50.
I'm impressed with Kuram Shazad. I know there was talk about maybe Mir Hamza coming in, but he seems to also have had the measure of the conditions. Peach of a day.
I mean, yeah, a couple of great deliveries, really. He's got pace also. We're talking about a guy who bowls around 140. This really was a challenging angle. From that angle to get the ball across. And then Abbas also bowled a good, decent line, and Stubbs was plumb in front of the stumps. But Abbas was just a little bit expensive for my liking. Normally, you know, he really is, doesn't really believe in giving away runs.
Well, we spoke about wickets falling in clusters. Ramiz spoke about 2 wickets could make a difference. We're all set up for a fantastic second morning tomorrow. Sold out crowd here on Boxing Day, and we've certainly enjoyed ourselves. Final comment from Chris Morris.
Great day's test cricket. That's all I can say. It was honestly a very good, a difficult wicket. Pakistan applied themselves, yes, a few loose shots, got to a good score, and I reckon the game's in the balance. South Africa will be happy with the way they batted. Yes, losing a few wickets, but I think it's in the balance. It's the great day's first day of Test cricket.
I absolutely agree with that, because Pakistan need to bowl well. It's a new start. Grass will be taken off. The pitch may be just a little bit more spicier. So let's see what happens.
Ramiz and Chris, thank you very much. We're looking forward to a great day coming up tomorrow here at SuperSport Park in Centurion. But great cricket coming your way on the World of Champions. Australia versus India, always a spicy encounter. And we're looking forward to day 2 in Melbourne. Australia resume on 311 for 6. South Africa versus Pakistan. We're on air at 9:30 and play gets underway at 10 a.m. A wonderful Test match debut for Corbin Bosch, consecutive 5-wicket haul for Dane Patterson, and the game in the balance. We look forward to your company tomorrow for more festive cricket here in this Boxing Day Test match. Good night.
Hello everybody, and thanks for joining us as we get ready for the start of the first of 2 Test matches between South Africa and Pakistan. The batter again. That's a beauty. Again, a little bit of movement past that outside edge. Oh, that's pretty adjacent. That's worth the shouts. There's a sliding leg side. I think the skipper's going to be interested in this one.
Original decision is not out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wickets, umpire's call.
Bounce, wrap on that finger.
Oh, just over. To get a hand to that. Hands on heads on field, the pressure was building. Ghulam goes to 50.
Now that's a shot you won't find in the MCC coaching manual.
Up in the air, taken. 5 wickets in consecutive Test matches.
So I think trying to bring back the old tradition of making South Africa fast bowlers when conditions dictate, we'd like that to be a thing.
Got him! That's a beauty!
Just before Blunt, here comes the Jaffa fly! Here comes the Jaffa boy!
What a shot. That races away for 4.
And that's it. That's it for day 1.
निशाना पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बोतल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro. Panda. Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro. Panda.
एक्सियल का निशाना पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro. Panda.
हमदर्द जोशानदा का एक पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से ख़त्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जोशानदा।
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हम सब बोलेंगे बूम 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 बूम, हम सब बोलेंगे बूम।
से ज़रा ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल लग रहे थे, तो क्या व्हाट वर यू अप्लाइंग जो कि बाकी नहीं कर सक रहे थे?
जी बिल्कुल, बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है मैंने आज 50 किया। और दूसरा जी बिल्कुल पिच काफ़ी मुश्किल था, आपको पता है यहाँ का पिच होता ही मुश्किल है, पर मेरे माइंड में यही था कि बस पॉजिटिव क्रिकेट खेलना है। और दूसरा ये कि मैं काफ़ी फ़र्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट खेला हूँ, तो आई थिंक ये सारा उसका हेल्प है, क्योंकि हमारे पाकिस्तान में जब हम फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट खेलते हैं तो सिमिलर इस तरह के पिचेस होते, घास विकेट होते, तो वहाँ पे मैंने काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस गेन किया, तो ये उसका ही हाल है।
और आपकी टेम्परामेंट वैसे तो काफ़ी धीमी समझी जाती है, लेकिन आज 1-2 दफ़ा प्लेयर्स के साथ, कायल विरेने के साथ आपकी थोड़ी बात हुई, क्या रबादा के साथ, थोड़ा सा ज़रा बताएं कि क्या इंटरेक्शन क्या थी आप?
जी बिल्कुल, आपको पता है क्रिकेट में तो ये होता है, ये तो क्रिकेट का एक ब्यूटी खेल है, इसको ये तो क्रिकेट में होता है, सम टाइम इस तरह हो जाता है, पर ऐसे वैसे कुछ ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है, मतलब उसे ऑन द फील्ड थोड़ा हो गया बस।
और ड्रेसिंग रूम का स्पिरिट कैसा, दिन के बाद क्या सिचुएशन फीलिंग है, कि दिन अच्छा है, बुरा है, किस तरह का दिन है? जी बिल्कुल, ड्रेसिंग रूम का माहौल माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा है, क्योंकि फिर भी टोटल काफ़ी अच्छा है इस विकेट पे, आपको पता ही है 200 रन का टोटल दिया, 200 से ज़्यादा रन का टोटल दिए, और इंशाल्लाह ताला काफ़ी ड्रेसिंग रूम माहौल भी काफ़ी अच्छा है, काफ़ी ज़बरदस्त है, इंशाल्लाह ताला इनको इस ई में आउट करेंगे।
the answer in Urdu and maybe they will translate.
अच्छा, फाइनली ये कि अल्टीमेटली यही शुरू में पाकिस्तान पहला घंटा काफ़ी वो मुश्किल बॉलिंग कर रहे थे, लेकिन इन्होंने सर्वाइव कर लिया। थोड़ी सी एक फीलिंग है कि कुछ लूज शॉट्स पे गई है, क्योंकि रबादा को कोई विकेट
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
एक्सियल का निशाना, पैदावार के साथ इनामात का खजाना, जीते बेशुमार इनामात और उम्रा टिकट के बम्पर प्राइजेस। बोतल पर दिए गए QR कोड स्कैन करें और कुरानदाजी में शामिल हो जाएं।
बैंक अल्फा की न्यू अल्फा ऐप से कहीं से भी बैंकिंग करें, क्योंकि बैंकिंग कहीं जाने का नहीं, अल्फा करने का नाम है। डाउनलोड द न्यू अल्फा ऐप।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro.
अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ। इस मैजिकल ऑफर को जाने ना दें। अब कोका कोला की 2 लीटर बॉटल सिर्फ 220 रुपए में। खाना बनाए मैजिकल कोका कोला के साथ।
हमदर्द जोशानदा का एक पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से ख़त्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जोशानदा। हमदर्द जोशांदा का एक पैकेट बॉईल करें, दिन में 2 बार पिएं और खांसी और नेज़ल कंजेशन को जड़ से ख़त्म करें। नो केमिकल्स, नो साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स। आप भी अपनी सेहत को नेचुरली ठीक रखें विद हमदर्द जोशांदा।
Enjoy unlimited free deliveries and order on and on and on with Panda Pro. Panda.
बैंक अल्फला की न्यू अल्फा ऐप से कहीं से भी बैंकिंग करें क्योंकि बैंकिंग कहीं जाने का नहीं, अल्फा करने का नाम है। डाउनलोड द न्यू अल्फा ऐप।